Hello, my friends. It's Ray. Today we are going to work on a 15-ounce football barrel-shaped tumbler. I had originally intended to use these for smaller barrels, but didn't really like the size for that, so it's time to use them and get them off the shelf. I have my epoxy mixed up. I'm going to mix in some touch of neon diamond dust for a little sparkle underneath. And I'm going to use cerulean blue and cobalt blue from my Unicone Arts alcohol ink set. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of white. I think I'm just going to use a white alcohol ink. I may reserve a little bit of this epoxy in case I need to make a more vibrant white. So, we'll see. But for now, let's get this on. So I am ready to get the inks on. I'm going to start with the lighter blue. And this is probably not as light as I really wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my Tim Holtz cloudy blue and add some of that as well. There. And then I'm just going to put very, very few drops of the cobalt on. Alright. I can see where I missed a little bit of epoxy there. So I'm going to wait for that to come around. Normally I would have heated this up a little bit and I didn't even think to. I just got so excited about putting the color on. So I'm just going to kind of blot it. There. And I'm going to come in with my white ink and see what happens. Yep. This tip is clogged. Whoops. Wish I had some dripped across the bottom. So, I'm going to bring a little bit more color in. And I do think I'm going to mix up this with a little bit of white. I'm going to use a little bit of the Pearl Pearl White mica. Okay, a lot bit. And I think I'm going to put 1 or 2 drops of the Alumilite White Opaque dye. I know this bottle looks yucky, but okay, 3 drops of that to make it very white. Okay. So I think I'm gonna grab one more color because I think I want something with a little bit more of an aqua hue. So I'm gonna grab Laguna. Which I'm almost out of. I'm going to drip some of that directly on top of the white. Okay. I'm going to let it spin a rotation just to let some of the alcohol evaporate off. Make sure all my inks are capped. And then I'm going to come in and tilt it and hit it with a little bit of heat. And it really doesn't need much heat because it's already pretty fluid on its own. It's so pretty. Yes, there are a few fish eyes opening up. I am aware. I will touch them up in a second. I almost want to put a couple drops of white ink running down. Okay. So, I have a couple of very large fish-eyed areas and a couple of small ones. So I'm just going to go ahead in and tap them out while this is fluid. I want to put a little bit of that darker blue up top too. And then probably a tiny bit more white drizzle on top. Okay. You can heat that just to break it up some. I'm actually going to go ahead and switch the rotation of the cup. Now I don't remember which way I want it spinning. Do you ever do that? You gotta change your rotation and you don't know which way you started? I do. Okay, so I think I am really happy with this. I'm gonna go pick a glitter real quick. Okay, so this is my custom mix color from LMNOP, my turquoise mix. I'm gonna put just a couple of little stripes of this on. That will hopefully sink in a little bit. Kind of strategically placed. One of my turners is grunting at me. So that is going to be good for now. I'm going to let this spin out and dry. I want a little bit more right here. That is going to spin and dry, and we will see what we have and figure out decals. Okay, so after a lot of back and forth and debate with myself what I was doing with this, I decided I was just going to go ahead and make this one another with braid wings she flies, Hummingbird Tumbler. I print and cut this one on vinyl. I made an offset on the file and turned that offset blue. So that's what I have here. And I did test this vinyl to make sure it would hold up under epoxy, and it did on my test, so I should be good to go. I'm working on a bunch of sticker packs, and this is the vinyl I chose to use for my sticker packs, so I wanted to see if it could do double duty for me or not. And hopefully this will lay flat enough on this curve. I may have to do some cutting. So let me grab my blade. Which is hopefully sharp enough. Okay, and for the rest of the stuff, I'm going to use the bit of this Hummingbird clear cast sheet I have left from Butterfly Lane Designs. The versatile means, the VC means versatile cast, meaning it can work on anything. It's printed with a white base, and then it has the color printed on top. So that process allows them to be used over colored bases. That's what I'm trying to say. Actually, I think that's it. I'm gonna get some epoxy mixed up and get over there. Okay, I am ready with my epoxy mixed. I'm gonna add a little bit of the touch of neon, just because it'll help hide any flaws and imperfections and whatnot. So, just a little bit. And I'll just get this on. And Well, that is going to be it for this one. I'll bring it up to you. Look how gorgeous this top is. Yes, I know it's going to be something oceany, but it is way the wrong season for that, and I don't want to be sitting on inventory. That blue sparkle is perfect and hides a lot of the flaws. It's just beautiful. And let's see if I can get you a shot of the bottom. My little hummingbird coming around and the blue flower. So, that is it for this one. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.